So has India been able to achieve its key objectives from this specific, precise attack on these terror factories? What happens next? What should we be prepared for? Lieutenant General VK Chaturvedi breaks that down for us on the show. General Chaturvedi, thanks so much for speaking to me. I want to understand from you, firstly, has India's core objectives been met with this attack that took place, that it undertook?
Gauri, definitely as far as the kinetic engagement or the military action is concerned, the objectives have been met. We have neutralized their training camps and also the headquarters of the terror organization, that is the Jaish-e-Mohammed, Lashkar-e-Taiba and Hizbul Mujahideen. Deep inside, not only in the LC sector, it is now even in the IB sector in the Pakistan, Punjab. However, if you are asking me whether the complete objectives which India has set for itself have been achieved, I'll say not yet. There are still the economic, I'll say diplomatic and political actions that will need to be taken to ensure Pakistan gets isolated and learns the lessons of its life and does not indulge in as a statecraft for its achieving its national objectives, use terror.
Terror as a state tool that has been the go-to strategy for Pakistani generals for almost 3 decades now. General Chaturvedi, then let me ask you this, that the 25-minute operation saw very precise, credible intelligence-backed strikes that took place. And the 9 terror camps that were dismantled. There is also surveillance proof that's come in, that there's drone proof as well. What do you think our next course of action should be? As someone who's done this planning, preps and all in the past, talk to us about what is the next steps that we should be prepared for.
Gauri, India has taken all the possible steps. They have catered in the likely Pakistan response. What we have done in last night, that is between 1:05 and 1:30, that those 25 minutes that you just said, is the highest degree of professionalism, and any armed forces will be proud of the action that Indian armed forces have done. We have destroyed the 9 terrorist camps and the headquarters at Bahawalpur without causing any collateral damage. We went in for precise attack. We had the precise information. We deliberated upon the mode. We ensured adequate amount of surprise and deception in our execution, and also carried out the final attack with total commitment, dedication and precision. We came out without any casualties, unscathed. This is tribute to our armed forces, and I bow my head to the professionalism that our Indian Army, and I'm proud of the Indian Armed Forces. As far as the Pakistan response, India is very well prepared all across the border. That is the LC as well as the IB sector. But I don't think we have only engaged the terrorist camps and their headquarters, which is as per what the United Nations had desired.
And I think that is the distinction. And that is the real distinction of a professional army, not one that is ideologically committed to a particular cause or backed by a certain religious thought. This is the professional army, the Indian Army, that it goes by intelligence and only focuses on those terror modules that were attacked. No civilian casualties, no military installations targeted. And I think that is the biggest takeaway, isn't it, General Chaturvedi?
Totally agree with you. And that is the reason why Pakistan cannot now in any way find some sort of a reason to retaliate. What will they retaliate? We don't have any terrorists. We don't indulge in this type of nonsense and non-military type of activities. We are a professional army. We believe in conventional means. We fight 1-to-1 face to face
Absolutely.
if there is a requirement. But we do not cause the atrocities on those unarmed, totally, they were innocent people.
Absolutely.
Those whom they killed in
They had nothing to do with these
Pahalgam.
terror factories that were running,
Yes.
but these
So that has
terrorists
never
and
been the
their
practice by the
bosses
Indian
had
Army.
to pay
We
for
have
what
never done
happened.
it.
General Chaturvedi, really appreciate you joining me.